Happy holidays, Coginchaug. I'm Garrett D'Amato.
And I'm a dentist.
Welcome to the 4th episode of Devil Nation News. This month, we look back at last month's Powder Puff game and other homecoming activities.
We'll take a look at the community roundup and the holiday chorus and band concert.
We'll look back on the senior class trip to Washington, D.C.
as well as some other new segments.
Devil Nation News starts now.
I heard that Powder Puff game got pretty intense, Rudolph.
Yeah, the seniors had a rough start, too.
Didn't I ever tell you about them seniors? Seniors bounce back.
Of course, both sides thought Mr. D rigged the game.
I heard it was Mr. Lombardo.
As Coginchaug's most reputable news source, we'd like to take a closer look at the film.
A snow cancellation and snow on the day of couldn't stop this year's Powder Puff game from being played. Girls in the junior and senior classes went head-to-head on Tuesday, December 2nd after school. Led by running back Taylor Marino, the juniors took the early lead. However, the seniors, led by quarterback Naomi Ronaldo, answered with a touchdown of their own. The hard-fought game went back and forth, and the juniors were a short drive away from winning the game. The seniors, however, prevailed, winning the game by a score of 26-21. Both sides played a great game, which was enjoyed by all the fans.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Mr. Donaker definitely rigged that game.
Upon review of the film, we've concluded that he definitely made it snow to throw off the juniors.
Cold for Christmas?
Definitely. He's as bad as the abominable snowman.
Well, then who's on the nice list?
Well, to start, all those wonderful volunteers who helped out at the community roundup.
How much food did they collect?
Enough to fill a few sleighs.
Wow, that's awesome. Let's see Santa's helpers at work.
On December 5th, Coginchaug and other District 13 students teamed up with Durham and Middlefield community members to take part in the annual Community Roundup. 13,266 food and household items were collected.
I think for our community, Durham and Middlefield, it's exactly what I have come to expect in this community, which is when there's an identified need, people come together and work together to make someone else's load a little bit lighter.
It's what our core ethical values are all about. It's helping others and being a part of solving problems. And, we have people that are in need, especially this time of year, and helping them out.
This food drive is the single biggest food drive for the Amazing Grace, which serves Middletown as well as our district, so it's really important.
Thank you to all of the volunteers.
Hermie, you look great.
So do you, Santa. Are you ready for this Christmas?
I sure am, though I won't lie. I was a little bit chilly in November.
Well, you should have come to Coginchaug's bonfire.
I heard there wasn't much fire, though.
But nothing a little gasoline couldn't fix.
Oh, you, Hermie. Well, I'll keep that in mind for the Yule log this Christmas.
Well, let's jump back to one of the hottest events in this fall. For the first time in over 10 years, Coginchaug held a bonfire pep rally. Hosted by the National Honor Society, students spent the night dancing and trying to keep warm around the fire. Members from the local volunteer fire departments did their best to keep the flames ablaze. The event was well attended and will hopefully become a yearly tradition.
Silver and gold! Silver and gold!
Easy there, Yukon. What are you talking about?
Money, Rudolph. Deca.
Wait, what is DECA?
Deca? Deca's the business club here at Coginchaug. I heard they've been digging up some serious silver and gold!
Well, let me get us straight into this story then. DECA was formed last year by Coginchaug business teachers Mr. Donaker and Miss Wagemaker.
DECA is basically Coginchaug's business club. I'm the president of DECA, so basically my responsibilities are to run the meetings and handle any professional responsibilities like talking to our sponsors or to school officials over things that we'd like to do.
I'm involved in the membership campaign. We're in charge of gathering new members at the high school level, students, and we also have to get professional DECA members.
Basically, we teach students at Coginchaug how to be entrepreneurs and how to have a career in business.
Just come up with certain activities, like for example in the past we had a Dress for Success Day where everybody in a business class, DECA, or just anybody who wants to dress up, dress all fancy, suit and tie, girls wear nice clothes, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
We decided that we should do something that involved children, and we took a vote, and the hat drive was the way we went.
Well, we just donated 130 hats to the Yale New Haven Hospital.
Last year, DECA also put on the first ever Mr. Coginchaug. This year, they plan to duplicate their success by putting on another show.
Mr. Coginchaug, that's on March 13th. In the spring, we're going to have a golf tournament, which is open to the public, the students, the faculty, and anyone, and that's going to be our second largest fundraiser.
It's like this.
Oh, and what?
Go DECA.
Well, it's that time of the year again.
What time is that, Santa?
It's the time when boys and girls sit in my lap and tell me what they want for Christmas.
But doesn't that hurt after a while?
Not as bad as going to the dentist.
Well, let's take a look at the good boys and girls of Coginchaug and see what they're asking for Christmas.
Thank the Lord.
Good save. Good. Hi, I'm Santa, and I'm here asking Coginchaug students what they want for Christmas. Let's go find out. What would you like me to bring you for Christmas?
A red fire truck.
I want gas money for Christmas.
My voice back.
You want your voice back? That's very nice.
My 2 front teeth.
A laptop.
I would like some world peace.
Hi, I'm Santa Claus, and I'm here asking, what would you like me to bring you for Christmas?
Santa Claus.
I want a car.
I want my mother's love.
I've been a naughty boy. I don't deserve anything.
Some new sneakers.
What would you like me to bring you for Christmas?
My brother to stop dressing like Santa.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Maybe we should leave the music to the professionals, huh, Rudolph?
But we don't have any professionals.
Well, I heard the music department here at Coginchaug is pretty good.
Really? Could we hear them?
Sure, Rudolph. Let's take a look at the holiday concert.
This past Sunday, the Coginchaug Band and Chorus held their annual holiday concert. To a packed house, they performed a variety of holiday favorites. Led by director Mr. Koutsarides, the band played flawlessly. They even made sure to get in a Mannheim steamroller piece, much to the crowd's pleasure. The chorus, led by director Miss Larson, started the show off with their classic rendition of Peaceful Silent Night. The two groups combined on a number of pieces, including the annual closing number of the Hallelujah Chorus, in which many crowd members, including some alumni, jumped at the chance to sing along. It was a great concert enjoyed by all. Congratulations to all the musicians.
This next clip needs no introduction.
Greetings, Coginchaug. How do you say this? Greetings, Coginchaug. Chattahoochee. Greetings, Chattahoochee High School. Greetings, Coginchaug. This is our very first show. We're pleased to be here. This is Real Time with Mr. Marr. I'd like to first introduce you to our esteemed panel. Andrew Van Berg, Connor Stewart, and Matt Quick. And joining us today our guests, our very own Latin teacher, Brian McCarthy. And let me say, Mr. McCarthy, let me dust off a little Latin for you to say welcome to the show. Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho, mecca lecca chai, mecca chiny ho. Well, this is very exciting. Boys, first topic of the day, Ebola, fact or fiction?
Fiction. Fiction. Just like bears.
I'm going to have to side with them.
I have proof that Ebola is real, if that, or at least
You have the Ebola here in
I
the
have
stadium.
proof. I went online and I bought a pair of boots on Ebola, and I mean they were my size and they were reasonably priced. I got in at the last minute and I snaked the bid, and then I paid Ebola and I got my boots.
I've seen that there is Ebola on TV, and I believe everything that I see.
The man's right. I think that settles the issue.
Well, enough about Ebola. The next question I would like to direct towards Mr. Quick. Do you think you could do a better job of hosting this show?
No.
Never mind, then. Okay.
So I hear the seniors went to the island of misfit toys.
You mean Congress?
Nah, what's the difference?
Have you ever even been to D.C., Santa?
Well, of course. I brought the Obamas a giant stimulus package a couple years back, actually.
Well, are there any dentists in D.C.?
I'm not sure, Hermie, but you want to know what? Why don't we ask the seniors?
On November 19th through the 22nd, Coginchaug seniors traveled to our nation's capital on their senior class trip.
That they would recognize that China was weak, and then they would
Students visited all the major landmarks such as the Lincoln and Martin Luther King Jr. memorials. They even had a talk with our state representative, Rosa DeLauro. 4 students were chosen to lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Michael O'Sullivan, Garrett D'Amato, Jeremy Cannon, John McLaughlin all took part in this prestigious ceremony. The students took in a show at the Kennedy Center and visited Ford's Theater before heading back home. The trip was a great success, and all the seniors had a great time.
Well, that's it for us here this month. We'll see you back here next month on our next episode of Devil Nation News.
Silver and gold!
Where's Clarice? Isn't she on the track team? Make sure to floss.
And you stay jolly, Coginchaug.
Good enough.
Yes!